What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Keija, aka Chocolicious. This video, well, this story time is something that really, like, something major that really happened in my life. That being said, I should go on and start with the story time. Let's get it. Anyways, how I put in the mental hospital. My 12th grade year, the first couple months of my senior year was great. Like, it was great. I had friends. I had a car. I didn't have to ride the bus to school anymore. I was driving to school, with my friends. I was doing great in my classes, good grades, and like, stuff didn't go downhill. Stuff didn't start to go downhill until the middle of the school year, because that's when me and mom, we fell off. We just, like, really fell off. But that's for another story time. I'll leave that for another story time. So let's stay on topic here. Anyways, yeah, me and mom was beef out. I wasn't living with her. I lived with my grandma because she moved to Laplace, and I wanted to stay with my friends, so I stayed in Homa. Well, not really Homa. I stayed in Thibodeau with my grandma, and my two sisters came with her, so it would just me and my grandma. That's it. I had this relationship with this guy. It wasn't really a good relationship, but in my mind, he was a good dude. But everybody was telling me, you gotta get away from this, you gotta get away from this. But I wasn't, like, really. I was in love. In love. That's how I'll put it. Yeah, I was in love or whatever. Yeah, I fell into depression, but at the time, I didn't know it was depression. Like, I didn't go to school. My grandma, she worked at 5 o'clock in the morning, and she didn't come back till 2. And I go to school ended at 7, and I get out. I was a senior, so I got out at 11. So she didn't know if I didn't go to school or not, because she was always at work. And then she had weekends off, so I had it good. Yeah, she just she didn't know I wasn't going to school or whatever. My teacher knew this. I didn't go to my 5th period. I used to always skip to go smoke weed with my friends. The night before school, I smoke and I'd be high the next morning and don't want to go to school. So yeah, that's what I did. My grades is dropping from A's to B's to straight F's. Straight F's. Straight F's. One day I was sitting in math class, my favorite teacher's class, but I just stopped doing work in every class or whatever. So then the office bus to class, and it was like, we would like to speak to Don Keija. Can she come to the office, please? And my teacher was like, yeah, sure, she'll come to the office. So I go to the office. I'm thinking, like, yeah, it's my grades, because my grades is so shitty, like, it's all F's. And I knew she was gonna come in sooner or later for my grades. So I walked in, and as I'm walking in, she, like, just looking at me. So I sit down, and she was like, you know why you're here? And I was like, no, because I kind of thought it was my grades, but then I was like, why she ain't been calling me in? Like, why you ain't been calling me in for this? I'm in the urge of failing, and it's the last fucking semester, and you just want to call me in? Like, she was like, I saw the picture of the bear, and at the time, I posted a picture of a bear hanging itself, and it says something like, I'm so done with this, like, nobody appreciates me and stuff, like, because how I felt. Like, my mom we was beast up. Me and my grandma, we didn't really talk like that, even though we lived in the same house. Like, every time we talked to each other was like arguing. We would never talk. It was always something slick. I'm like, I didn't say anything, I just sat there. She was like, are you okay? And I just started crying. I don't know why I just started crying. I guess because I was depressed, because that's what I've done. I was just depressed. And I just started crying, and she came over to give me a hug. She was like, it's gonna be okay, just talk to me, tell me about it. So I told her about the boyfriend situation. I told her about my mom. I told her about how my grades are failing and I need help. Like, I really, like, needed help. Like, I was just so stuck and damaged. It was like, she's like, we're gonna call your mom because I think you need serious help and we all need to talk. So she called my mom. Mom comes up. Mama, she's like, just looking at me, because, like, me and her was beefed out, so we didn't really want to talk to each other, see each other, hear from each other, nothing like that. We didn't want anything to do with each other at all. So that being said, she comes up there away from Laplace, well, actually New Orleans, because that's where she worked at. She came off from work, and they sent me to this mental hospital. It wasn't like the hospital. It was like the just to talk to people, or whatever. Because my cousin went. She went there. The mental health. That's what it's called. She went there to like talk to people. She had counselors, so they wanted me to have a counselor because I was going through something. Go. And when I get in there, we have to fill out book papers. It takes like an hour or two just to fill out papers. So finally, Donkisha Matthews can come to the back. They come to the back, and I talk to this lady. Like, my mom don't come in there. Like, they have a camera. It's like a webcam, and I could see the lady. She could see me. We could hear her. I could hear her. She could hear me. We talking to each other. I'm not talking to her in person, but I'm talking to her, like on FaceTime and something like that. So like we're FaceTime talking to each other and stuff. And I was telling her what happened. She was like asking questions. Did you ever hurt yourself and stuff like that? Yes, I used to cut myself. I thought about taking pills, but I didn't really think that. But when I told her that, she was like, "Oh no." She's like, "We cannot leave you by yourself. You need to be in a hospital. You need to have medical attention. You need help. No. You need help. You need help." And I'm just sitting there like, y'all, it wasn't funny then, but now I'm not gonna lie to you. This is how it went down. This is exactly how it went down when she said I needed to be in a mental hospital. No, I'm not doing it. No, not doing it. No, fuck y'all. No, not doing it. No. Leave me alone. No. I really left the room. Like, I'm like, no, I can't do it. Mama outside. She was like, where are you going? I was like, no, I'm not going to the hospital. No, I'm not doing this. No, I'm not doing it. Nope. And then they had this man blocking the door. I'm like, I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. I'm not going to. Nobody's taking me. Nobody's taking me. He was like, look, calm down. You're going to go to the hospital, and they're going to just talk to you, and they're just going to talk to you, and you're good. Like, you could keep you for an hour. They're going to keep you for, like, not even a whole day. Like, okay, he just said a couple hours. That's all he said, was a couple hours. So I was like, okay, are you sure? He was like, yeah. So he goes, and I get in the car with him, and my mom follows him to the hospital. I get there, and they told me to take off all my clothes and stuff and put on these scrubs, like with no bra, no panties, no anything. They took everything from me, and they put me in this white room, like this white room with just a bed. That's all they had, was a bed. I'm like, it wasn't like no cute right room. It was like all raggedy and got here, and there's a camera right there. So then I'm like, oh look, a camera. I was like, I better not be doing that stupid, because I'm trying to get my ass out of here. I can't stay here. I need to. Really, Calypso? Sorry, you guys. That was my cat. She was trying to get in my room. But yeah, what was I at? I really lost my train of thought. But yeah, like, I was like, I better not be doing that stupid, because I'm trying to get out of here. Like, I'm ready to get out. So they gave me a phone. It was like, use this phone or whatever. So at the time, you know, I was in love with my boyfriend. At the time, was like in love. Wait. Like, he wasn't really my boyfriend, but he was my boyfriend in my mind. We were just like friends. Like, we were so close. He was like my best friend. But then, I don't know. That's for another story time. Back on. So I called him. He's the first person I called. And he was like, I was like, I've been put in the hospital. He was like, I know, your mom told me. And I was like, yeah, I need to get out of here. He was like, I'm going to come see you or whatever. I'm like, what you mean come see me? I'm getting out here today. And he was like, no, you're not. And I'm like, yes, I am. He was like, no, you're not. You're staying there until they feel like you're better to go. And I was like, what? I can't stay here. No. I can't. There, no. I was like, baby, come get me. I can't stay here no more. Yeah, I had a mental breakdown with him on the phone. He was like, no, chill out. He was like, you need to like straighten up, because if you don't, you're gonna stay there longer. Do not cry. Don't. But at the time, I'm a real crybaby, so drama queen. I have to cry. So I was like really bawling out. He was like, stop that. I love you. No, he didn't say I love you at the time, but he's like, stop that. like, I'm here. I'm here for you and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, you're so sweet. But yeah, after I got the phone, I stayed in the white room for like 3 hours, just in the bed. Then they finally took me up to the 5th floor. That's where all the psych people at. That's the psych floor. So they took me to the 5th floor, and they rolled me in a wheelchair there, and I had my phone in my sock, but they saw the motherfuckers right there. I was so mad when they saw my phone because I had nothing. They didn't have a TV. They had one TV, well, two, and that was in the 2 rooms. And the 2 rooms had I wanted to stay in the room all day. Yeah, they took me to the 5th floor. They took my phone. They finally gave me some pennies, and that's all they gave me was pennies. And I still had the plastic. They gave me an extra pair of plastic, not plastic, of these scrubs. These scrubs, I don't know what kind of fabric it was, but they gave me food, and my roommate was just in the room. Like, I was the youngest one there. I just turned 18. I just made the cut. I was the youngest one there. Everybody was like in there 20, it was 20, like 24, and I'm this 18-year-old just here. And it was horrible. I didn't belong there. I said something stupid. Like, I should never told them all the things but I feel like, but then again, I feel like it was a lesson learned, and it really opened my eyes up how the world is, and really changed my perspective in people and a lot of things. The hospital like really helped me with my depression, like make me like help me a lot. Yeah. And this is my little baby. Say your name.
The baby?
No, tell him your name.
My name.
Tell him your name.
Mackenzie.
What is it?
Mackenzie.
It's LaKenzie. I don't know why she always telling people her name is Mackenzie when it's really LaKenzie. I feel like she don't like her name, but I like it.
I like me.
LaKenzie Akela Price.
Kiss the price.
Kiss the price. Say okay, bye bye YouTube.
Kiss the price.
Thank you for guys watching. I hope you really liked my story time, and this would not be my last story time. I will have more to come. This is just my first one. First
Price.
out of 100. I don't know how many story times I'm gonna have, but there will be more to come. But thanks for watching. Bye guys. Say bye.